Here is your introduction to the first part of the daily routine that supports your efforts to get fit and stay fit because it makes it easier for you to deal with the stressful things that happen during your day. Especially if you're using it first thing in the morning, like we recommend, it puts you in a power position that enhances your day. It's what we call the energy amplifier, and it's fueled by your breath. And many refer to it as something called breathwork. Now, if you haven't heard of breathwork before, breathwork is a term that covers different breathing techniques and exercises that improve your physical, mental, and emotional well being. Our approach focuses specifically on developing your ability to take deep breaths, adapt, and stay flexible because that's where we believe true strength resides.
When you do breath work, it's normal to lie on your back so that you're totally relaxed, as Craig recommends. But you can also do breath work when you're sitting. A couple times I've done it in the car, in the driver's seat. Obviously, not when I was driving anywhere, but just while I was parked and preparing to head into a particular environment. When you're doing breath work, you intentionally change your breathing pattern that influences your body's physical and mental state. You consciously breathe much deeper than when your body is just doing it automatically throughout the day. The easiest way for you to get familiar with the energy amplifier is to listen to Craig's guided audio track so that you experience the cues of when to inhale, when to exhale, and when to hold your breath. So you just listen and follow along. Very simple.
Although it may seem different and unfamiliar at first, there are a lot of ways that breathwork helps you navigate stress. So you can just focus on getting fit and staying fit. Sound good? Now, benefit number one, it can make it easier for you to breathe comfortably when you exercise. This is because effective breathing helps your brain and body use oxygen more efficiently. When you do breath work, it can train your respiratory and cardiovascular systems to work better together. As a result, this can enhance your ability to take in and use oxygen, potentially increasing your lung capacity over time and making you feel more comfortable while you exercise.
Benefit number two is that it can help lower elevated cortisol levels. This is because breath work turns off any stress response that your body may be experiencing. So, using the energy amplifier daily can support your body's immune system and contribute to reducing how much fat you're storing in response to stress, particularly around your belly area.
Yes, and benefit number three, it can bring a calm alertness to your system. It will encourage the release of endorphins and a neurotransmitter called gamma aminobutyric acid, or GABA. Don't worry, we're not going to actually test you on that, but basically, GABA can promote relaxation, reduce anxiety, and improve sleep quality. When more of those are in your system, you may feel better and calmer in your body, all of which can make it easier to regulate, manage your emotions, and navigate through stress instead of having it leak in.
There are many other benefits as well, but regardless, it's necessary for you to consistently use the energy amplifier with the rest of the fit system so that you're also fueling your body and exercising the right way. The main thing that we want you to understand is that you're training your body to be regularly in a balanced state. And although you can experience benefits immediately, the changes in your long-term performance will only happen with regular and consistent practice. This isn't something that just magically happens after one or two times, although some days you will be aware of the difference that it makes immediately.
Yes, and I can say as an athlete that breathwork has been one of the greatest tools and most impactful things that my body has received since leaving the field and no longer training like I used to. It gives me the ability to actually feel that kind of internal strength and expansion. I like to think of it like when you're a youngster. We naturally just run around and benefit from deep breathing, not even thinking about it. The movement is part of youthfulness. As adults, especially for adults that don't move much, it's possible to stop really using our lung capacity and the benefits that that deep breathing gives. Breathwork is a great way to get some of that youthful ability back without doing a lot of extra work.
Personally, I notice how much more alert I am after using the energy amplifier. It helps me wake up and actually feel ready to get up, ready to have conversations with people, ready to function in just 20 minutes instead of the usual 60 to 90 minutes that I used to need when I relied on a traditional alarm and a cup of coffee. And even now, when I've had a bad night of sleep, like a few nights ago, there were noises outside the house that woke me up and took about 2.5 hours from my sleep time. The energy amplifier made it so much easier and faster to just get through that groggy feeling when it was necessary to get up and start my day.
Now, when you're doing the breath work, you might notice some tingling sensations or itchiness on your body. It's a sign that your circulation is working and there's increased nerve activity. If you find the tingling isn't comfortable, you can slow down the speed of your breathing, and that can help to reduce if anything is too uncomfortable for you. The instructions and the cues that you listen to are recommendations for the speed, but it's also very important for you to be able to listen to your own body and notice those signs that it's giving you. Please make sure that you're doing what you're comfortable with.
Be ready for some new sensations and ultimately listen to your body and make whatever small adjustments you need so that you're still feeling good. The main thing is that you do it consistently each morning to the best of your abilities that day without straining, because it's an easy way to set up your day for success before you even get out of bed.
Excellent. Let's get into it and get you dialed in so you can actually start tomorrow morning as part of your daily routine.